The Macbeths might be the most misunderstood couple in Shakespeare. When the play opens, their marriage seems intimate, with Macbeth immediately sharing good news with his wife.
Who all hailed me, Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with
Hail King.
They seem the happiest of couples.
I think so anyway, certainly of the couples that I've encountered. I mean, Benedict and Beatrice end up pretty jolly, but you could imagine them having some feisty dinner table arguments. But I think the play proceeds from a basis of love, from an intense joy at their own partnership and the possibilities of it and their complete alliance.
Think of them as the ultimate power couple.
They're an amazing couple. They're very special. And they are a team where one human being might have a limit, the other person can step in and help that human being.
And you shall leave this night's great business into my dispatch.
Actress Marcia Stephanie Blake says interpretations of Lady Macbeth as evil or witch-like are all wrong.
In the very first scene, the one that everyone knows, when she calls the spirits, come, you
spirits, attend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty.
A person who is naturally evil doesn't need to call evil spirits to help her do something bad. I feel like she is literally galvanizing herself. She's having to get herself ready for this act.
When Lady Macbeth does her invocation, I always feel that she needs to do that because that's not her natural disposition. Her natural disposition is not towards doing terrible deeds. I think she conjures dark forces because she needs them to actually follow through with this terrible idea.
It's a line where she says, I've given suck and loved the babe that milks me. I would, while it were smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out. That again sounds evil, but what she's saying is, I would do that. She doesn't say she did or has. She's saying, if I had promised you that to Macbeth, if I had promised you that, in the same way we made this promise that we were going to do this thing, I would do it for you.
Harold Bloom, he says that the Macbeths are the happiest married couple in all of Shakespeare, and I think it's true until they murder Duncan and it goes south.
Bring the alarm bell! Murder and treason!
This is the moment where director Brian Kulick decides to bring blood to the forefront in a highly stylized manner that makes us feel steeped in blood without spilling any on stage.
I'm a big believer in letting language do the job, and that evoking it is sometimes stronger than actually seeing it.
Blood is so extraordinary in this play. It's amazing. It's like having your own private art gallery. It's like you get, with every time you say these lines, you get to see your own private art gallery from a subtly different angle.
Blood changes for Lady Macbeth, from it being a trivial thing,
A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then?
to the thing that unhinges her mind.
These hands ne'er be clean.
She gets to a point where she can't live with the things they've done. And that says to me that she actually is tortured by all the things that she's done or helped him do. Some of the things she doesn't quite know about. There's a point where he just stops talking to her.
And I think one of the great tragedies of the play is it becomes a study in loneliness. You know, he becomes more and more and more isolated, and you feel like even with all the terrible things that he does, there's a possibility to stay whole in some way if he continued to love his wife or be as closely tied to his wife at the end of the play as he is at the beginning.
She should have died hereafter.
This production of Macbeth is overtly provocative in modernizing the setting and making the witches patients in a veterans hospital. But perhaps the most daring choice is to ask us to see Macbeth as an intimate marital drama. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.